Well, it's a few days later. We're back at Pelican's to see how he's making out. Well, we're back at the shop here. And this is what we're doing. Took the rod off and welded a 3x5 angle iron, 1/2 inch thick. 5 inches the upper slope, like that. So he's got it all welded on, gusseted on. You're able to make the full 50 feet?
Yeah.
There's the man of the hour right over there. So now, I guess the next question, oh yeah, we had to put some new tires on, or better tires. So now we got to figure out what we're going to put in front of the wheels so that when you hit the mole, when the wheel hits the mole, it doesn't ride over and then pull the blade up and down too much. So that's what we're here for tonight, to kind of see what he has proposed. And it's something like this. So what do you think?
Be a little V-plow that basically should be able to float up and down a little bit if it has to.
Okay.
We'll try and get this thing here tilted up a bit so that basically it won't be
That's what I was worried about.
digging deep.
That's what I was worried about.
And we'll put a chain on here so that when the machine lifts up, it goes up with it.
Oh, okay. So this kind of, okay, the chain just kind of...
The chain would keep it here, so when the wheel goes down, it comes up with the back end.
It kind of rides a little bit too. Because I was worried about this is going to sit on the ground. It was going to go...
Yeah. Well, it's pinned here the way it is,
Well, you're going to pin it there, okay.
and it's only going to go down that far on the axle.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I guess it won't.
it won't go down underneath.
No. Okay. That should be a little heavier duty than a cultivator shank too, like we had before.
And if you really wanted to make it fancy, if we could find a rod with a spring to put in there to just kind of keep the pressure down so it doesn't bounce along up and down the field.
Yeah, it might jump up and down.
But that can be added on after.
It would have to be a, what kind of spring now?
Well, something like your old 100 press drill.
Yeah, not compression spring, the other.
Yeah, compression
It is
spring,
compression,
not a
yeah.
stretching spring, but
Yeah,
compression
the
spring.
compression string. Yeah. Yeah, you could kind of do it like the 100 drills, put it inside the rod, couldn't you?
Right.
Okay. Doesn't sound like too terrible of an idea. It was worth a shot. He was able to get some tires decent.
Well, this is a wheel I put on there so I could do some measurements, and then he got some other tires fixed today.
Yeah, I know I sent them to town to do that.
We'll have 6 wheels that hold air.
Well, that's the main thing. We gotta have tires that hold air.
6 round wheels that hold air.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Okay. Fix the cylinders for the fold up because they're leaking a little too much to leave them the way they are. Like blowing them. I'm talking those ones.
All these cylinders leak around the top here.
Yeah.
Need new seals put in there.
And we figured the seals should be adequate. Because those things will be rotten and dried out from years of sitting. Okay. Yeah, that looks like that's going to work pretty decent. I thought maybe that'd be a little small, 3x5, but no. Should be all right. I would think.
You're the expert, I'm just a grain farmer.
Okay. Well, the 4x6 worked wonders for years, so this is what I was able to buy at an auction sale, so the opportunity arose and I thought we better jump on it and get her done. So, and then we're going to eliminate that little cylinder in the middle, because all that is a lock. I realized it was just a locking mechanism, and we can do that with a chain. Yeah, basically you just take the holes off and kind of join them up somehow. Or even not even know. Okay. Well, it's been a few days since our last clip. Roland's been busy seeding and we've been busy, Dad's been busy fertilizing, and we just got that done. And the grass is getting greener, so I don't know if he's got it done yet or not. Oh, and this wind is picking up again. So we figured, you know what, we got to keep going here. We'll get the 36 footer like we've had before, and we'll get going here. And when we get that other thing, or get the other leveler fixed up and going, we'll give it a try then. But for now, we gotta go. So here is the old system we had for many years. Like I said, 4x6 angle iron, but nothing in front of these wheels. So yeah, there was a bit of a problem. I'll show you when we get to the field. These cultivator shanks I put on a few years ago, they seem to work all right. I just never got around to doing anything on the end ones, and so this is why we're looking at something with a little more improvement. So I guess it's time to go level some more moles and let's get at her. Well, I got the old guy going here. I don't know if I got very good footage there before because the camera kept slipping, but let's see what I could do here to show you what goes on. Kind of see what happened there. That end wheel lifted up over the mole. You can see what happened. Went over, the wheels out here, and yet the rail come up and cut half or 2/3 of the mole off. You see here it worked, but here it didn't quite work out so well. The middle stuff, it works out all right with those little shanks. It levels it pretty good. But you get to those ends, like you see back there, that's where sometimes it's a little problematic, and we're trying to improve on that. And yes, there's going to be some damage. There's the odd crown that gets ripped out, but sometimes that's what you got to expect. Can't have everything 100%. So that's how the old rig works. So hopefully when we get the other one going, we can alleviate some of these smaller problems and be able to cover the ground a little quicker too. So, well, I got about 2 or 3 hours left and I'll be done for the year, and I've had having hiccups with this thing too. This thing was broke out here. It was also here, especially on this center section. The other two sections weren't so bad, but so we bubble gummed it by putting chains on there to help hold it in place. Even that side there was getting to be some issues. But now I got another break in here. This arm here decided to snap off. Luckily, I don't have to get a... I thought I was going to have to get a portable welder in here, but no, I can take that pin out. And then these 4 bolts. Go home, buzz it up on the welder, and come back with a loader to straighten this mess out. Just about the time you think you're going to have one good day. Well, it's a few days later, and Roland come over last night. He has the cylinders apart. These are the tops of the cylinders, and then these are the plungers inside them, of course. These 4, I guess. And then these 4 are there, the tops of the cylinders. And I don't know if you can see that, but all these seals and O-rings, they're just foobarred. Nothing left in them. Old, dried out. No wonder, it's amazing that it even held any oil in. And then these ones, well, they're all, these seal O-rings are, well, this one just rotted right off. Look at that one. Just nothing left. So I guess I gotta head into Brandon. See if I can find some seals and O-rings for this. So I guess we're using the other molehill leveler. I did a short on it here yesterday, I think it was, or whenever. And got to get her done because the grass is growing. The alfalfa is about yay high already, so we can't wait any longer. And to get these parts might take a day or two. So, and also with the seed, he's busy doing some seeding there now, so he'll be busy with that. So we're just going to get things done when we can, and what we'll have to do, we'll try it out in a pasture or something like that. So yeah, that's the story. That's the update on that.